and welcome to Hempstead Road Live. My name is Emma Wookie, and on tonight's show, we have a band and a solo artist playing live for us in the studio. One of the acts is from our HND Music Technology course, and the other from our Level 3 Music Production course. We will be speaking to both of them on the sofa here, and we will learn more about their plans for music and also how West Herts College has helped them get prepared for a career in the industry. So let's kick off the show. Everybody, please put your hands together for Vagabonds!
I'm dedicating this song to our friend Robert. Send me a text just to say, told me that she was on her way, that I should look out for her car, told me she wouldn't be too far. So then I put back down my phone, 'cause I knew I was all alone. She'd done this once or twice before, but I had always wanted more. The hell was going through my brain. That girl, she's driving me insane. Am I the only one to blame? And karma, baby, wasn't. Likes to send me risky texts. She doesn't go through with what is next. I'm sick of feeling like I'm framed, and karma, baby, was a name. The hell was going through my brain? That girl, she's driving me insane. Am I the only one to blame? And karma, baby, was her name.
Sofa are Vagabonds. What an amazing performance. Welcome to the show, guys. So can we start off with you guys introducing who you are and what instruments you play?
Are you kidding me? My name's Joe, and I like to hit things, so I play the drums. Not in a weird, like not in like a aggressive way, just like, you know.
going to keep that short. My name's Dylan. I'm the lead vocalist and lead guitarist of Vagabonds.
I'm Eddie and I play bass.
Lovely. And I remember interviewing you guys when you were on level 3. You're on level 4 now. How is that different? How are you enjoying that?
Well, the workload went up a bunch. First of all, yeah, the workload is way more now. But it's actually pretty fun. I've learned, I think, the most things I've ever learned at West Herts in level 4. Yeah. Than I've learned in 2 years in level 3. So I think it's very, very cool.
And thinking right all the way back to level 3, how did this band form together? How did Vagabonds come to be?
Well, basically, it's quite a weird story, but basically we were all kind of in different bands. But through like playing with our actual bands, we found out that we liked each other. Not liked each other more, but we liked playing with each other because we all had a similar like style of music. we all had a similar style of music, and we realized like it's really fun just to get together and play. And eventually we just decided, hey, we should make a band, we should make some music. And then we wrote songs about buses.
Buses, nice. And so you mentioned that it was like the music style that brought you all together. Who is the main influence? Who influences you the most?
I mean, I would say Arctic Monkeys for the three of us. Would you guys agree with that? Arctic Monkeys, yeah. We do have some other influences like The Libertines and Cleopatra, but any other ones you guys got? Buses, they influence us a lot.
You love buses. So, individually, who is your influence?
Well,
All
right, my influence, I'd say my influence in like terms of singing is probably more rock singers. Chris Cornell is definitely a big one for me on like the way he makes his voice like very growly and like growly but high, you know, not like a metal singer. But in terms of guitar playing, Arctic Monkeys is definitely a big one. Mainly just like local bands that are technically not very good but are really fun to listen to. What about you, buddy?
It's not very nice of the bands. Anyway,
They're good.
Anyway, I think especially the Libertines were like massive influences on me. I love just their style, the way they played as well was just pure. It had that punk edge of not caring and not caring what other people think, but also had that kind of clean edge of just amazing music and pure talent, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. It might be wrong.
and for me, I just remembered the bassist from the band called Block Party. He's a really big influence to me. Very, very interesting bass lines. I love that. But I normally look up to guitarists in terms of my playing, which is a bit strange for bass players. But it makes me have an interesting style. I'd say it's unique.
Definitely, that sounds so cool. Now, what things specifically do you learn on your course that kind of help you get into the industry? I know that's a big emphasis that we have at the college here. So can you kind of explain to the audience like a specific thing that they teach you here?
Well, they teach us how to interact in the industry with other people, and you know all the roles that are involved in putting on a show, getting your album out, getting any songs out, reaching out to people. So I would say, yeah, the roles. Have you got any? Can you think of anything else?
Human being.
I'd say it's pretty much. It helps us like the fact that all our tutors are like currently working musicians or have like been in pretty famous bands. Like definitely helps us get a step in the door of the industry. Like I've learned pretty much everything about the industry through this college. So yeah, that's it.
That sounds lovely. We love our tutors. So what are your plans for next year? Have your tutors helped you get there for maybe, how long have you got on your level 4? How long have you got for that?
Well, we've got the rest of this year and the next year.
And next year. Okay, so after you've done your level 4, what would you want to do next?
Well, I think as a band we want to really push on and you know carry on. Let it be a real band, not a college band. We want to pursue this as our career, and we want to become touring musicians. Make money off selling our albums and that sort of fun stuff.
Make money off the people.
Make money? No. Make money by entertaining the people.
There you go. That sounds lovely. And have you done any recent gigs at the moment? You say like making money and stuff, but have you done any gigs recently? Have you had any favourites? What's been your favourite so far?
Yeah, you guys been hogging the mic.
Oh, yeah, true.
God. Anyway, our most recent gig was only just the pub down by Watford Junction. And it was really fun because there's kind of different vibes you get from different gigs. With that gig, it was very like lots of close people, so we all kind of knew each other. It was all a lot of fun, and everyone got involved because when it's people you don't really have to worry about if it's going to be like if you're going to hurt a random stranger or anything because you swing arms and whatever. But not a great example, but that was great. And
Worry if you punch someone. It's just your friend.
yeah.
Thank you very much for coming and speaking to us. Best of luck with everything. For our final performance of the show, we have invited Freya, a second-year Level 3 music practice student, to perform live. Everyone, please give it up for Freya!
Why did you settle for this in the first place? You're too pretty, your tears to stream down your little face. My baby, you're better when you're solo. This is my letter to you, just so you know that I'll love you no matter the mistakes you make. And I'll throw his things straight into the lake. I'll try my best to show you the love he never gave. From your sister's eyes in a safer place. From your sister's eyes, he didn't love you. Thought he was so far above you. I can see through the lies. From your sister's eyes, oh, from your sister's eyes. Can't wait to see you. Been about a year, been so long, and I need to hear that northern twang and smell that sweet perfume. Need somewhere to stay, I'll offer up my room, my room. From your sister's eyes, I know you'll feel better. Just dance with me through the stormy weather. I'll be your light, shining through. My darling, you know exactly what you need to do. Get on with life and do it on your own. It's a little hard to dry your tears through the phone, but do I really need to spell it out for you? Let me show you the whole truth. From your sister's eyes, he didn't love you. Thought he was so far above you, but I can see through the lies. From your sister's eyes, oh, oh, from your sister's eyes. From your sister's eyes, he was so damn lazy. Lost blood, you're a little hazy. Need to leave him behind. From your sister's eyes, oh, oh, from your sister's eyes. From your sister's eyes, he didn't love you. Thought he was so far above you, but I can see through the lies. From your sister's eyes, oh, from your sister's eyes.
That was an amazing performance, Freya. Thank you for coming and performing for us. So the last time we saw you was in June, I believe, for our finale last season. A while ago. So how does it feel to be back on Hempstead Road Live?
Oh, it's amazing to be back. It's such a nice group of people, and it's just so nice to hear the other acts as well, the Vagabonds. It's amazing.
So what is it about music that makes you want to have a career in it? Was it something as a kid that you were like, do you know what, that's what I really want to do? Was there a moment for you that you kind of went, yeah, this is what I want to do?
Well, I mean, music's always been a passion of mine since I was very young. But I'd say in year 4, the tables really turned when I had a really good music teacher called Mrs. Ball. So if you're watching this, Mrs. Ball, thank you. We love you, Mrs. Ball. She really brought it out of me and gave me a big boost of confidence that I really needed at that time. So yeah, it just boosted my passion a bit, which is cool.
That's so Lovely. So you're at your second year now at West Herts College. So what has it been like so far in the second year? What projects have you been doing? I know FMP is coming up. So what have you been doing?
To be fair, just getting prepped for the FMP, that's the main thing. I mean, there's been a lot of coursework this year, but it's manageable, which is good. You just got to get the time organisation skills going. But yeah, it's been good, thank you.
Definitely. So what are you doing for your FMP? Are you writing your own music? Like you've just played an original for us. Is that something that you're doing for the course?
So there's like a D9 section, which is like just music in the industry and like looking at careers within the industry and stuff like that. So I've taken the songwriter route, and this is one of the songs from my FMP, which is cool. So yeah.
That sounds lovely. So going from your first year here at West Herts and your second year, how was it different academically?
Well, I mean, there's a big jump in the coursework and everything. Everything seems a lot more serious and a bit intense, but it's good intensity, I think. I think.
It's getting you prepared. It's getting you ready. Exactly. So after doing this course, you finished your FMP. It's all done. What are your plans? What's going to happen next?
So I've looked into singing teaching and obviously doing some gigs at the weekend and things like that. Hopefully making some money from gigs, which would be cool. Obviously, that's not the main priority for me. I just enjoy playing and stuff like that. Getting my family along, all my friends and people. But yeah, just get into singing teaching maybe and a bit of piano, something like that. I'm not too sure yet, but we'll see.
That sounds lovely. So you've written your own music for this. Who kind of inspired you for this? Like, do you have any specific inspiration for it?
Well, the song is kind of for my friend Chloe, who lives miles and miles away. But I'm mainly inspired by the likes of Sinead Harnett, who writes songs that are very relatable and very emotional, which I really like. A lady called Olivia Dean, and there's a few others, but yeah, just emotional, raw songs, which I really like.
Get right into the emotion. So if you could recommend this music course to anyone out there, what would one thing you'd say to them?
I mean, I think this course has really improved my confidence, which is cool. So I used to be a really shy kid, believe it or not. But yeah, it's really brought me out of my shell, and I feel very prepared to go into the music industry, potentially, after this course. So yeah, I just feel really prepared for what life brings me next, basically, which is cool. It's good.
Well, there you have it. Let's put our hands together for Vagabonds and Freya. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Emma Wickie. See you next time in our next episode.